I'm Einar Tangen. As an international commentator with over 4 decades of experience in legal and political analysis, I hold deep reverence for every Chinese individual who participated in the International Military Tribunal for the Far East. The judges, the prosecutors, the prosecution team, and the witnesses. Behind them stood the will of their compatriots, accounting for 1/5 of humanity and the righteous path where justice shines brightly. Dead to Rights is a very famous film in China based on the Nanjing massacre. The story takes place during the horrific period. The real-life figure it portrays is named Lu Jin. He was just 15 years old, an apprentice at a photo studio. In January 1938, while developing 2 rolls of film brought in by Japanese officers, he made a horrifying discovery. The photos depicted scenes of Japanese soldiers massacring Chinese civilians, raping women, looting, and committing other atrocities. To preserve the evidence of these crimes, he took an enormous risk. He secretly developed dozens of extra copies of the photos and meticulously crafted a small album by hand using cardboard. It was this very album which became the conclusive evidence used later to convict Japanese war criminals. It enabled these butchers to finally begin facing justice. While the International Military Tribunal for the Far East in Tokyo was prosecuting Japanese war criminals, the invaded countries also successfully established military tribunals to try Class B and C Japanese war criminals. In December 1945, the Chinese nationalist government and the Far East and Pacific Subcommission of the United Nations War Crimes Commission formed the War Crimes Processing Committee and successively established military tribunals to try Japanese war criminals in places such as Baoding, northeast China, Nanjing, Guangzhou, Jinan, Wuhan, Taiyuan, Shanghai, and Taiwan. From late 1945 to the end of December 1947, various military tribunals handled a total of 2,435 cases involving Japanese war criminals. Of these, 318 cases were adjudicated and 661 cases were dismissed. Approved by the Ministry of National Defense of the nationalist government, 110 cases resulted in death sentences. The Japanese war criminals involved included Tani Hiseao, commander of the Japanese Army's 6th Division and one of the principal perpetrators of the Nanjing massacre. 2nd Lieutenant Noda Tsuyoshi, adjutant of the Tomiyama Battalion, Katagiri Unit, 16th Division, and 2nd Lieutenant Mukai Toshiaki, artillery squad leader who held a killing contest during the Nanjing massacre. Captain Tanaka Gun Kishi, company commander of the 45th Regiment in the 6th Division, among others. These executioners, whose hands were stained with the blood of the Chinese people, were eventually executed by firing squad in Nanjing. A total of 208 individuals were sentenced to imprisonment.